I'm Sean V, and this is the video of Bobby Hemmitt explaining how female power lies within the sexual aspect of her physiological and spiritual nature, as well as her own sexual being. He explains how over the course of thousands of years, this has been turned around backwards to make her ashamed of the sexuality, preventing her from taking it to the maximum of what it's supposed to happen and shutting her down. Tune in.
Going back to this particular sexual energy, especially it is pertinent that the female understands that her power lies within the sexual aspect of her physiological and spiritual nature and her own sexual being, which over the course of the last 5,000 years has been turned around backwards to make her ashamed of the sexuality so that she couldn't take it to the maximum of what is supposed to happen. And it shuts her down. In this way, it keeps this particular plane of existence and this particular pain and suffering in place. Now, let me give you an example. Now, just think about this for a minute. It is more feasible for a woman to have multiple partners than a man. Yet it is more acceptable in this society for a man to have multiple partners. Even if it's not a harem thing in this society, it's still a certain admiration for the James Bond type figure to have multiple women. Whereas it is almost an oxymoron, ludicrous, and asinine to even think about it, because we, on the physiological capabilities, was inferior. That you shoot your wad, that's it. And how many women in one night can a man physically satisfy? To be honest, if you get past the mythology of it. Whereas the woman, that's her realm. No problem. So obviously, this ancient primordial realm that existed thousands of years ago, where the woman had multiple partners, it makes common sense. It's just reversed, based on the patriarchal view of things. You see, some things are physically impossible, but yet it's turned around, you see what I'm saying, to say the other. It's the same thing when it comes to the white boy. Half the shit is physically impossible of his superiority, but even by definition and thought, we think of him as the ruler of the world. So obviously we're talking about a state of mind and an indoctrination. Same thing when it comes to the power of the woman. And we talk about ultimately the black woman. Certain things just make common sense. You see. But if she physically is capable of doing this with multiple partners, it means that in actuality, that's what she's supposed to have for a greater potential. That's what she's supposed to have for a greater potential. The great mother sexual energy must flow, and how it flows, and when it flows, it will destroy this particular patriarchal slavery. And one of the main keys of doing this is you got to get rid of this guilt complex that is psychologically implanted in you, that something's wrong with that.
Feel free to comment, like, or share your thoughts on what Bobby Hemmitt said in the video. I'm Sean V, and thanks for listening.